indeed the moment has arrived as we welcome His Majesty King Charles III and Her Majesty Queen Camilla for their first visit to Guernsey since His Majesty's accession to the throne in 2022. Up the steps to where they are to attend a meeting of the states.
Our sincere and deeply affectionate welcome on behalf of the people of this island. It is our fervent wish that Your Majesty may long continue to reign over us as our sovereign and as successor to the Dukes of Normandy.
Bailiff, I am so very grateful to you and to the States for the warm welcome you've given to both my wife and myself. My wife and I have many happy memories of the welcome we received in 2012 when we were last in the bailiwick to mark my late mother's Diamond Jubilee. We were fortunate to meet so many islanders on that occasion, and to see so clearly the great regard and affection for Her late Majesty from the people of the bailiwick. The bailiwick has one of the oldest connections to the Crown. It is therefore a great joy to be here among you once more today to celebrate the close and special relationship which connects us. I pray that the blessing of Almighty God will attend all your deliberations for the benefit and prosperity of this island and the other islands of the bailiwick.
With the special sitting of the States now complete, we move to the ceremony of homage. A centuries-old ceremony, and at the moment, the Seigneur du Fief Sommeray de Saint-Martin, Peter de Sommeray, is kneeling before His Majesty, placing his hands out so His Majesty can put his own hands around them. A centuries-old tradition here in Guernsey and in England.
Nous vous acceptons. Êtes-vous en tous vos légitimes droits et possessions relevant de cette tenue de nous, sauf pareillement à tous nos droits de régalité.
Now the Dame of du Fief des Éperons, Mrs. Ruth Hewison, has been called, and she carries a set of silver spurs on a cushion. Éperons is of course the French word for spurs, and she presents them to His Majesty. And he shows his acceptance by placing his hands on the spurs. And that brings to a close the special sitting of the States of Deliberation. Charles and Queen Camilla are quite close to our position here at the end of the Crown Pier, are now about to unveil the commemorative plaque. The plaque's carved in black, polished granite with the incised letters gilded. It's been made by local Guernsey company, Vodins. And that plaque will be installed in due course here at the landward end of the Crown Pier. And the plaque actually reads, "To commemorate the visit of their Majesties King Charles III and Queen Camilla to Guernsey, 16th of July 2024. And underneath that it says, "On the site of the public proclamation of His Majesty's accession on the 11th of September 2022. And it finishes with the words, "Dieu sauve le roi," French for God save the King. And we see the Guernsey dancers seems to be enjoying his chat in a very relaxed manner with the people from the brewing company. Whether he's going to sample some of their wares, we're not quite sure. Oh, I think we might be about to see if they get the royal seal of approval. Now this afternoon we will feature golden Guernsey goats receiving very special royal recognition. We'll then move on to the elements of the programme for Alderney and for Sark. And here's the collar with the bell, and there's Tamsin. And there we are. Also here to see the occasion is Keith Opie, President of the Golden Guernsey Goat Breed Society and members of the Royal Guernsey Agricultural and Horticultural Society.
We are deeply aware of Your Majesty's lifetime of dedicated service to all the people of the bailiwick, the other Crown dependencies, the United Kingdom, the Commonwealth and the wider world.
I am most grateful to you and the States of Alderney for the warm welcome you have given to both my wife and myself, and for the assurances of devotion, loyalty and allegiance to the Crown. We look forward, I need hardly say, to returning to your island again in the future and to meeting many members of your community as possible.
So the King and Queen are hearing E. Parry's homecoming poem, which is entitled Alderney's Momentous Question. And the Seigneur of Sark will escort their Majesties to their seats for the loyal address by the Seigneur. And the chairs that they will be sitting in have been brought across from Sark especially, and are the same chairs used by Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II and His Royal Highness the Duke of Edinburgh Prince Philip during a previous visit to Sark.
It is therefore a great joy to be here among you once more today to celebrate the close and special relationship which connects us. I pray that the blessing of Almighty God will attend all your deliberations for the benefit and prosperity of Sark and the other islands of the bailiwick.
And now the children of Sark School rise up and they're going to perform a song in Sarkese to their Majesties, which they performed at the 2024 Guernsey Eisteddfod, Sarkese being Sark's Norman French language. The Sark school children are about to sing in Sarkese again, Happy Birthday to Her Majesty, whose birthday is in fact tomorrow. And they will also present birthday cards to Her Majesty, which are going to make up the map of Sark when they're put together. What a tremendous thrill it must be for these Sark residents to be able to meet and shake hands with their King and Queen. As he says goodbye and leaves with the Lieutenant Governor, which brings us to the end of the royal visit, a memorable day indeed for Guernsey and for Alderney and for Sark.